Hey y'all, habari zenu, como esta, guten tag, konnichiwa, uhoro wanyu. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are a new subscriber or you just came across my channel, thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all the support. I want to jump right into this, and it might seem a little rushed, but I have a lot on my mind and I want to get it out. Now, for those, it would be surprising if you've not seen this video doing its rounds. I want to play a clip here for you.
A Ukrainian refugee has been stabbed to death on a train in North Carolina. 23-year-old Iryna Zarutska had fled war-torn Ukraine before relocating to the US, where she was murdered in a random attack on August 22nd. DeCarlo Brown, a repeat offender, has been charged with first-degree murder.
And as you can see, the man who did this is so nonchalant about it. This story raises so many questions for me. I don't care about the man's name. I'm going to put it here. I care more about the woman, and her name is Iryna. To me, I have a few things to say about this, but most importantly, let's talk about a few observations I made. One, people on the right are twisting this to become a race issue and blaming the other race. What do I mean? A lot of people I've seen, including the Hodge twins, posting something like this, saying, oh, if this was a white man sitting there, this would not have happened. That might be true. But are we going to forget about these other people committing these other kinds of crimes? When something happens and you start pointing fingers at the wrong people and you turn it into a skin tone or skin color issue, you're on the wrong side of things. Why are you not pointing the finger at the right people? And who are the right people to point the finger at? I'm glad you asked. Let's talk about that. One, this man has been in prison how many times? More than 10. He's been arrested more than 10 times. The judges who think it's okay to keep releasing someone who clearly has mental issues, a judge who keeps letting someone out who has multiple violent crimes on their record, is not looking out for the people now, are they? It should take one offense, one threat to the public, and that should be it. He should be locked up for life, if not worse. He doesn't even deserve a death sentence. He deserves to go straight to the hanging noose. That's what he deserves to be. The way they used to do it back in the 1800s, execute public style, and it's done. That. Why? So we can save taxpayer funds from being used and misused on such a person who doesn't deserve to be alive. Next, can we talk about the media in Charlotte? This incident happened last month in August. Why are we just now hearing about it in September? Who was trying to cover it up? Why weren't the news outlets blasting it in Charlotte? Same way they blasted the hurricane news. Why wasn't this in the news? Is it because it's a white woman? Is that why? Is it because the nature of the victim? Because I promise you, if the cards were reversed, I feel like it would be a different situation in terms of coverage. Why is the leftist media so quiet on this? The liberal news channels have said nothing about this, not until now. Even now, it's very quiet. It's like crickets right now. The only reason I know about this story is because of social media creators and influencers posting about it. And then now that it became viral, the video went viral because the police were pressured to release it. Now they're wanting to cover it. Now the media channels in Charlotte are like, oh, we should probably cover this or we'll look bad if we don't. What kind of agenda is that? I don't care about the race of the person who did this. I don't care. I don't care if it's black, white, purple, or green. We have a problem in this country, and it's a mental illness problem. It's a woke judges problem. It's a blue city and blue state problem. Every time, like I said, it's either a blue city or a blue state. Every single time there's drama happening to do with gun crimes, crimes in general, homelessness, it's usually a blue city or a blue state. Charlotte, blue city in a red state. It's always the same thing, over and over and over and over. I can draw a pattern if you give me a pen. And I've only been in this country for 12 years, enough to notice these patterns. It's why I don't live in a blue state or a blue city, because I don't trust them. Next, can someone explain to me why people were just sitting around when this happened? The people on the train are sitting as if there was just I don't know.
Times. He got up and walked away, and nobody noticed that she got stabbed in the neck. It was after people saw blood dripping from the Carlos pants and hands, that's when they realized something happened. But unfortunately, she died on the spot.
They're so nonchalant. No one is saying anything. No one is reacting. No one is trying to help. No one is trying to help. No one is trying to assist. No one is panicking. No one is rushing to her assistance. No one is... Nothing. Have people gotten so desensitized, y'all, that we just sit there? Someone just got stabbed in front of you on a train and you say nothing? No one was even responding. I mean, I know he may have done it in a covert way, but why are you not paying attention to the person next to you? Why do you not care about your fellow passengers? They're human beings. Are people so desensitized or so self-involved and so self-indulgent they can't see what's going on around them? That's insane to me. It reminds me of, I don't know where this was. Maybe it was New York, where the lady was set on fire and people were just literally just sitting there looking at her like this. They could have been more interested if there was, again, a squirrel chasing another squirrel. It'd have been more interesting to them than a woman on fire. What is wrong with you people? People in blue cities and blue states, are you humans anymore? Why are you not doing anything to help your fellow passengers? You could be next. What is happening right now? God forbid if something happened and I was in public transportation like that, I would have jumped to say something. Like I said, I'm always parking. Either I handle the situation as I call 911, or I do something, or I scream, or I notify authorities, something. You don't just sit there like a hot potato staring. What is wrong with you? Nini mbaya na nyinyi? That is so worrisome to me all. That is so worrisome. Do you not care? That could be your daughter. That could be your aunt. That could be your sister. Next. And this might take this a grain of salt because I know how you people are. People start saying, oh, you're victim shaming, victim blaming. No, I'm not victim shaming or victim blaming. But as someone who grew up in a third world country, let me tell you something. Self-awareness is so important. Situational awareness is so important. Things like this happen almost every single day in countries like India. And it's literally expected. So what happens? You're always on guard. If I to show you guys my purse, what's in my purse right now, you would be shocked. If I showed you what's in my handbag, I always have two. I have a set. I have a key knife. I have a pocket knife. I have mace. I have my gun. They have always something to protect myself. Especially as a woman, you must be self and situationally aware at all times. Especially if you're using public means or it's dark. At night, it's late at night, take a cab home. Doesn't matter how much it costs, or sleep at a friend's house. I'm talking as someone who grew up in Kenya. I had to always watch my step because you never know. I have also been the victim of a carjacking attempt. I have been pickpocketed. These things happen all the time, especially in Nairobi. Someone can greet you, you shake their hand, they have some kind of substance on their palm, it rubs off on you, it puts you out, and then they just mug you. And if you're a woman, they might even sexually assault you. So you have to learn from a very young age to be so situationally aware. Every time, when you're walking down a street and see someone following you, cross the street. If they keep following you, get into a building and sit there until they're gone. And notify maybe the watchman or the guard. That's how I grew up. So it was really disappointing for me to watch how clueless he was. And this is someone who came from the Ukraine. So for all we know, she came from a country where she felt very unsafe. And then she came to America and she said, I'm in America now, it's safe. So she let her guard down. As you can see from the video, she's just minding her business. She's going home. She's tired. She has her earphones inside her ears. She had no idea what was going on. She didn't see this man coming. She's on her phone, probably scrolling through social media as we all do. And then boom, it happens. I don't know if she made a sound. It doesn't look like she did because I feel like if she screamed, maybe someone would have noticed something. But still, having seen how blasé the passengers on that train were, who knows? It is so important, y'all, to be situationally aware. Please, please be careful out there, especially if you're a woman. Men are stronger than us physically, so they can overpower you so easily. So it is your job to make sure you are just aware of your surroundings at all times, especially when you're riding a bus, a public bus, with people you do not know. So I implore you guys to please be careful. Last but not least, I'll say that the people who are responsible for this woman being killed are the law, the justice system, my ass. The judges who kept letting this man out, despite the fact that he had no business mingling with the rest of society, are to blame. BLM being so quiet is to blame. Democrats saying nothing about this are to blame. Because if it was again, the tables were turned and the shoe was on the other foot, and this woman just happened to be a black woman and the man happens to be a white man, this would be all over the news, wouldn't it? Because it pushes your agenda. Law enforcement failed them. Everyone failed this woman. These judges need to be looked into. These woke judges who are letting everything slide need to be looked into. They are to blame for this. These blue cities and blue states that are rampant with crime, that don't seem to care about anything else, are to blame. So I implore you all, you who are on the woke right, to keep pointing the finger at, oh, it's black people who are the problem when these things happen. And you on the left, the woke left, that keep pointing fingers when things like gun crimes happen and you blame the Republicans, you're both dumb. All of you. This is not a race issue. Open your eyes. Point the fingers at the right people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you stayed this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell. And please, please share your thoughts below because I'm curious to know what you think. Be careful out there, you guys. Kenyan Hippie out.